Well, good evening. Okay, this is the second time. Y'all know that I just talk and it's stream of thought. I do not have any notes or anything like that. But lately I've been having trouble, not forgetting to say something that's very important or saying something out of order, so where it's just asinine the way it comes out. I don't know. But anyway, I think I just have way too much on my mind, and the situation that we're in right now is really, it gets to me. I don't like things getting to me. I kind of feel like I'm back in 2003 waiting on the doctors to tell me about my sons and their condition in a car accident. Waiting, just the waiting, the time, not knowing the future, not knowing what's coming. Yeah, it's a bad position to be in. That's the first time I've realized what this feels like, what it's similar to, why it's causing a little bit of anxiety. Now, I've learned coping mechanisms because I've had to on dealing with that, and it doesn't involve prescription drugs anymore. Thank God. So that's not an issue for me with this situation that we're in. Now, in Louisiana, we have 197. Last I looked, we were 6 in line as far as number of cases. I don't know. We were really close to another state. My parish, because we say parishes, is surrounded pretty much. The two patients I had been talking about that they had not accounted for since last Friday, well, one has been recognized in that parish. I don't know if it's one of those two patients or not. I'm not sure. But that parish, just a few not far down the road from me, is they have added one. So, but that still leaves one patient unaccounted for that I know about. So, anyway, this is just a small microcosm of that the numbers are inaccurate, and that what my father alluded to, that it's out there and there's more, is absolutely accurate. Now, I mean, that makes sense because for 14 days we don't show any sort of signs we have anything anyway. Most don't. So, got some walking around that look perfectly fine. And won't develop much because of it. Oh, there go my dogs inside the house. But most won't develop much because of it. Their situation, their health, they're fine. They're younger. They don't have any pre-existing conditions. They aren't autoimmune. They don't have autoimmune problems, etc. So there are more cases. How many, I don't know. They're easing us into this. The idea of what's really going on. But at what level are we at? As far as letting us know what's really going on, I don't know. Because I don't know what really going on is at this point. The numbers. So, I'm concerned. I just don't like not knowing, and I don't like being lied to. I like the truth. I'd like to deal with it. I'd like to absorb it and, do what I need to do for me and mine and those I can help and face facts. That's me. The unknowing is a little bit crazy. I understand, unfortunately, that a big portion of the population would just panic out of pure ignorance and stupidity. So that causes problems for those of us that could handle it, that, we're all being treated like children. And I don't like to be talked to like I'm stupid. So this is going to be going on for a while. I'm making a prediction, even though I totally can't stand the word. Life's going to change for a while. We're going to have a short kind of respite, and they're going to play it off as a rallying thing during the summertime. The numbers are going to go down. But I believe we'll have a spike again October, November, and December, just like with the Spanish influenza. If this thing is, anywhere close, which it's in the same family. So, and I pray to God I'm absolutely wrong. And I see all the factors. Distribution is going to become a problem. I mean, obviously, even though they're moving cargo, still, even when they're not moving people on the bans, how bad that is, the lack of products we're going to run into, I'm really not sure, but I can't see how it couldn't be a problem. Rationing might be in our future. As of tomorrow, I will not be going to work. Now, they gave us a 10 days. We're out and we'll be paid for those 10 days. But I just think that's just, a nice thing I guess, for them to do before the next announcement, which will be out even longer. So, my significant other made me feel better today about being at home, because the kids are at home, and they do have work to do online, and I need to monitor that. I don't know about offering up my services as far as, Skype, maybe help tutoring other people's children. I'm not sure about that, but I will see. Everybody's going to be limited on funds. Everybody's going to have, not everybody, but the majority are going to have issues. And if we're all in the same boat, I don't know if they can all kick us out at the same time, as far as mortgages, rent, etc. There's going to be a restructuring of some kind, and I'm not sure how that's going to work. I wish I had the answers for you, but I don't. But I see patterns and things happening. Whatever's going on in California, Washington State first, California and New York are coming in at second and third, and we're sixth? So whatever is happening with them, we can just count on it happening to us a week or two later. It's coming. So just watch the patterns on them locking down things. Use it as an example. Make sure you have everything that you could possibly need to hold up for, I'd say, 30 days. Now, I told you things are going to alleviate a little bit this summer. I think that they will let up a little bit, and people will be able to, have a little bit more freedom for a while, but then it's going to be a bad thing come October, November, December. The election's in November for the presidency. I don't know what that could mean. If we all go on to online voting instead of in a voting booth, then that can easily be messed with. I don't like that idea. If you even think that your vote counts at this point, because as some people say, they're selected, not elected. But coincidence, that the virus is here at that time, I don't know. Coincidence that in 1918, a good major part of the people that were affected were the ones who were vaccinated and in the military and in the prime of their lives in their 20s. Coincidence? I doubt it. Coincidences. I'd say 99% of the time it's just not a coincidence. So I'm feeling very let down. Very let down. Because there are people out there that are affecting. It's a trickle-down effect. And it affects all of us, whether it's by accident or whether it was on purpose or whether it was totally natural. It's what they're going to do with this situation. On top of that, that could be a problem. I'd like to think that as a collective we can pull it together and we can get this country back together on a better foundation, or back on a solid foundation, and we can come out of this better, stronger, free still. There's the crux right there. Freedom. How much freedom are we going to lose? Because there comes a point where the restrictions won't be necessary anymore, but how many are they going to leave in place? That'll be the question. And a lot of it will have to do with food supply and the economy and all of that. So, just food for thought. Remember to use this time to get close to your family. Spend that time. That's what we're here for, is the people around us. We're here to learn. We're here to gain knowledge. We're here to gain wisdom. We're here to affect others. And we're here to grow our souls so that we are a bigger contributor to the good in the universe. I use the word universe because I have no other word, but to the energy that is all of us, and to the creator that created everything. So, pray. Try to stay as positive as possible. Stay smart. Use your mind. Use your wit. Use your cunning. In good ways. And have faith. Because here is not forever. Good night.